Advocates are now training volunteers to become legal observers. Lamore Abrams is joining us now in this studio to explain the goal here.
Well, the goal is to resist ICE agents, guys, in any way possible. Now this new coalition of advocates, well, they're becoming the eyes of ICE on a mission to protect the 50,000 undocumented immigrants in the Sacramento area from deportation.
My situation can change from one day to another.
He's the son of undocumented immigrants from Mexico.
It's always in the back of my mind knowing that I can come home and, my mom and dad aren't there.
Living with uncertainty and responsibility.
If my dad is deported, if he's detained by ICE, and if he's deported, I automatically have to assume the head of household.
But Edwin Valdez isn't sitting back. The 21-year-old college sophomore is using his fear to fight back against immigration and customs enforcement raids by arming his community with an understanding of their rights.
If they don't have to open up the door, they can ask for an arrest warrant.
Valdez is teaming up with immigration groups across Northern California, forming a coalition of legal observers for undocumented immigrants, volunteers trained to keep their eyes on ICE.
These trainings, they're done by the lawyers that work alongside with different law enforcement agencies.
The Legal Defense Network is always on call. Here's how it works. Immigrants who spot an ICE raid call a rapid response hotline. Dispatchers are there to offer advice or dispatch a legal observer.
What we're able to do is stay back with whoever is left. So whether it be a family member, an uncle, an aunt, whoever that person is, and we're able to provide them with a list of resources.
It's the latest in a series of efforts in California designed to advise immigrants at risk of deportation under the Trump administration. In Sacramento, city leaders recently agreed to pay for the legal defense of undocumented immigrants. Luis Cespedes serves as legal counsel for the Safe Haven Task Force.
The city of Sacramento has always stood up for those who are least among us.
Taking aim at President Trump's crackdown on sanctuary cities, where immigrants find refuge and advocates stand guard.
At times it keeps me awake at night, but I know that if I continue to work hard, that I might be able to prevent something.
Critics, however, say these advocates can't actually prevent federal ICE activity and should eventually face the consequences of being in the country illegally. However, these advocates, well, they're forming a huge network here. They've got dozens of volunteers. These are people from undocumented communities coming together, banding together, really, to protect undocumented immigrants.
And it sounds like they'll have to tread a little bit lightly just to not interfere with what they're doing, but do it in a way that's like an observer.
That's right, but here in a sanctuary city, they feel protected.
Exactly. All right,
Lamore. Thanks.